Hi everybody, my name is Alice and welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Libra. Happy birthday, Libra! I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Libra, and I always ask for your best and highest good. So let's see what the universe wants to tell Libra today. One more shuffle. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Libra today? We have the Empress, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Death card for your opportunity, the Hanged Man, for your challenge, the Nine of Cups. All right, so a nice mixture of energy here. Let's go ahead and take a look around the room. Let's look at the major arcanas first. We have one, two, we have three. So in your the first card out is the major arcana. It's the Empress. That's in your recent past. In your opportunity, we have the Hanged Man. And in the guidance and advice from Spirit, we have the Death card. Then the rest are going to be minor arcana. And those major arcana, that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years. The minor arcana, the supportive energy. And you have an ace, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Love. So when we're looking at the suits of the minor arcana, we see Cups, Pentacles, Wands, and Swords. So everybody's here. All right, so let's go ahead and start with your overall energy first. So we have the Empress, the first card that was pulled in your recent past. We have the Knight of Swords in your present and the Ace of Cups in your near future. All right, so first card out, Empress. This is your recent past, talking about you following your inner beauty, your inner joy, to really start leading the life that you want. This is that wonderful, easy feeling of giving birth to something. I think it's a new path, a new lifestyle that you're looking to create for yourself. One of the energies that's coming in for this, for me, is that it's a very lush feeling. Now, the Empress, you see that she's very loving, very nurturing. She has a child. There's bunnies at her feet, hedgehogs. Animals love her. This is that feeling. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, by the way. This is just the energy of the card. She is all four queens put together into the Empress. So she's mastered each queen in each suit, which makes her the Empress. So it's a very mature energy. She's very comfortable in her own skin. And this is where you're at in your recent past. This also tells me, we're looking at that Empress energy. Again, like I said, you want to create, but you're creating from your inner beauty. What is it that you want to create in this world, and what kind of world do you want to live in? So I think that you kind of are doing a little soul searching as far as that goes, because you're looking to create the kind of life that you want to lead and the kind of environment that you want to live in. Hers is very loving, very nurturing, very beautiful, very engaging. And so I just feel like that's kind of where you're at right now. That's your recent past. Then we get into your present energy, and this is your Knight, the Knight of Air. This is the Knight of Swords. And he is blocking your path. He's not letting you pass until you ask a few questions and confront some things about yourself. He wants you to get to the truth. Who are you right here, right now? What truly makes you happy? I'm just going to say, what is your inner beauty? Because it might have changed from what it was a few years ago to what it is now. Maybe even from what it was last month to now, because maybe you had some revelations coming in. Remember, we just went through eclipse season, so there was a lot of release going on. So maybe you released some things that no longer served you, and now new doors have opened for you and new ways of seeing things. You've had some revelations. He's asking you to say, who am I right here, right now? And looking at things like your friends, your family, different connections. You're looking at your finances, your health. You're looking at location, relocation, and housing, traveling. Do you need a vacation? When was the last time you had one? It's very, very important for people to get a break, no matter who they are. Even, I've said this before, if you don't have any money, even if you just go and get in the car and go stay at a friend's house, if you stay in your car overnight, like camping, like van life. Just do it to have an adventure, to have a new, fresh experience. Sometimes you need to do that. If you've got money, no big deal. It might be time for you to take a vacation, but if you don't, because I know a lot of people are hurting, figure it out. Be creative. There's ways of doing things. You know, it could be at a campground. It could be, depending on, you know, Airbnb or whatever it is that you're going to do, a hostel. Get out there and do something special for yourself. You need that change of scenery. It's so important for your mental health. This is some of the questions that he's asking you to confront. Because what he wants you to do is ground your truth, represented by the sword, into this reality in the ground. Bring it in. You don't leave it out in the ether. You bring it into this reality, and that's how you're going to start to change your life. It's a gorgeous energy. Then we have, in your near future, this ace. And all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and their new beginnings. Listen, these cards are so lined up for you. I have to hold them up again. The Empress, the Knight of Swords, and then we have this Ace of Cups. Again, you are on this journey, grounding your truth into this reality, and you're getting a lot of truth between these two cards. Now in your near future, you're stepping into who you are with this new beginning. She is creating something also. It's the Empress, but with this card, it's you really doing something from your heart. For me, this is a new opportunity for you to choose something that you want to do. Maybe it's a connection, maybe it's a job, a career choice, maybe it's a hobby, maybe it is retirement. That's something that you want. Maybe it's more time with your grandkids. Whatever it is, you're choosing something from your heart. I'm going to show you the card. It's represented by this beautiful, majestic swan. Then here we have the swan's reflection in the pond. This is a reminder with that tiara on and that jeweled necklace that you're noble. Libra, that you are noble and that you act noble. Whether the people around you know you're noble or not, you know you're noble and spirit knows you're noble. And if you have strayed from acting noble, this is a great time for you to come back to the fold and start acting like the noble person that you are. That's kind of a divine blueprint that's going out there for you. And this is something that if you want it, it's right here for you for a new beginning. This is an opportunity for you to expand love, to expand your emotions. Maybe it's time for some people to mature a little bit. It's a beautiful energy coming in. It's also a time for you to deepen your connection to spirit. For me, this is being in the flow. It's that mind, body, soul connection going all the way up to source. And it's that movement of energy, which is love. And it's beautiful. And this is a time for you to expand your intuition, because that's part of it. Your inner knowing, your authentic self. That to me is what's opening up in this card. But it's a reminder that you're noble. So don't forget that. That's a very important aspect of this. So I think that for me, Libra, it's very easy for you to step into your authenticity, for you to be very comfortable in your own skin right now. To me, is something that just keeps coming up and up and up. So there's something about that. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers. It's just to be in your true authentic self, to act with integrity. All right. All right, let's get those clarifiers. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, your second ace so far, the Two of Wands, and the Chariot. So when we are looking at these cards, remember the Empress is all four queens put together. We'll look at the clarifiers. The clarifiers. I'm telling you, I have so many thoughts come in images and in words when I'm channeling like this. Sometimes they blend. Okay, so the clarifiers, it's another queen. So remember, so I was trying to say all four queens and then another queen. So that's five queens. This the Queen of Pentacles is here twice. So she's in the Empress and now she's here again. So this is in the 3D world. You're looking at structure, finances. You're looking at everything in the earthly realm, because this is the suit of earth. So you're looking at different connections, relationships. You're looking at things that are career related. This is also going to be your finances, your health, travel, and everything I was mentioning before. This is something that it behooves you to really pay attention to it in your recent past. Because again, this is your energy, and she is also about abundance and prosperity. She knows her worth and value, and she plans and prepares for the future. And that's what this reading looks like it's going towards as we go through the recent past, present to near future. We also have this Seven of Pentacles. This is you looking at everything you've done in the past. Has your work paid off? Are you getting the results that you want? This is you at a crossroads, or is it time to pivot? You're just taking stock in everything that's happening right now, and you're looking to see, do I need to go in a new direction? And in the present energy, you're still looking at that, but this is you looking at it from a position of truth. You're looking for knowledge and wisdom and insight. You're looking for answers. You're very curious, but you're also using logic, right? You're not using your imagination. You're looking at the cold, hard facts with this Knight of Swords. And he's being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands, a literal gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. This is your will, your determination, your creativity, your passion, the ability to act. But before we get there, again, we've got the Knight with his Page, because it goes Page, Knight, Queen, King. Again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is you being very curious, looking for clues and answers. So again, he wants you to find those clues and answers. He's a messenger reminding you just how important this fact-finding mission actually is about yourself. This is something that is resonating for you right here, right now, and it's your birthday month. So that might even have a stronger resonance, because around our birthday, we tend to look back and review. You know, like let's say, like I just turned 59. You guys know I'm a Virgo on September 8th. That's why I've got the birthday special going right now. So on September 8th, so I'm looking back going, wow, I can't believe I'm still alive and I'm not dead. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? You're like looking at the big picture and you're kind of in awe. And you're looking at things and you're gaining that knowledge and wisdom, and you're looking at patterns and you're looking at life in review. And I feel that that's exactly what you're doing right now. And this is allowing you to have this passionate new beginning. I think that this is kind of like putting your feet to the fire right now. I feel like there's something that after you gather all this information and this knowledge, I feel like you want to take action. You want to create something special for yourself moving forward, like a new chapter in your life. And it happens to culminate in your birthday month, which makes it extra special. And then we have this, the second ace, right? We have the Ace of Cups, and that's being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Chariot. So this is you clarifying your intention. He's holding the world in his hand. What is it that you want to do? You've been on this fact-finding mission. It's a reminder that you're noble, and to be in that flow, to be in that magnetic flow with Source and watch the beauty that unfolds. But you can't get what you want until you know what you want. So it tells me you're figuring out. Once you figure it out, victory and success comes rolling in really fast. And this is your intuition. So this is that beautiful intellect that you're using, and now you're trusting that inner voice. This is Julius Caesar riding into Rome. He knows how to use his intuition to turn left, right, stop, speed up, whatever it is. That's you moving forward in your life, and that is in your near future position. So the future is wide open. New beginnings. Wow. That is your current energy, Libra. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the Death card. So this 8 of Pentacles is talking about Spirit saying, put the work in. This is paying attention to all the details, putting in a lot of work, effort, energy for something, and watch it turn into gold. She is turning these spools of thread into gold, and the only way to do that is through self-mastery. She is making this into, let's practice makes perfect. She does it over and over and over. That hard work, attention to detail, and really mastering this skill is allowing her to do that type of alchemy. Spirit is saying, put the work in. You want to do something? Great. Put that work in and really learn from it. Continue to hone that skill. The 3 of Wands. So we have this 2 of Wands in your near future, you clarifying your intention. Well, now the 3 of Wands is here, different deck, But the 3, this is the card of manifestation in the tarot. So Spirit in your near future saying, what is it that you want to do? And now the guidance and advice is just do it. Put it out there. Once you figure it out, now take action. Just do it. And that's what this is saying also. Just do it. Out with the old, in with the new, and a passionate new beginning. Just do it. You're really going through a major transformation. And the Death card is here to definitely remind you of that in the guidance and advice from Spirit. This is change and transformation, Scorpio energy. This is really talking about that same thing. Out with the old, in with the new. Release what no longer serves you. Things that are not resonating with you, don't take them into the next chapter of your life. Leave them behind. Say thank you very much. You've been fantastic, or not. And now I'm on to something else. And that's you just doing a conscious release work. And that's one of the first cards that was pulled, is that you're really doing this life in review. You're looking at things, and Spirit is saying, great, now it's you making a conscious recognition to know what you want to release, to know what you don't want in your life anymore. And I always say, when I release negativity from my life, the universe rewards me. When I remove people, places, things, ideas, old versions of me, whatever it is, the universe rewards me because I'm choosing me, and I'm moving in a positive direction. I'm not doing that in a conceited way. I'm doing it in a way that says, I have self-love, that I know my worth, and I know my value, and I know that I also won't let someone treat me in a certain manner. I have certain parameters and certain standards, and when some lines get crossed, and when it's really bad, because I'm a normal person, I can forgive someone, but when it's really bad, I remove that person, because I'm not going to allow myself to continue to be abused or hurt by someone. That's dumb. I release that. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, when that happens, the universe rewards me tenfold. I'm not even kidding. Try it. When you remove things that are not resonating with you, especially if they're toxic or negative, watch the universe reward you. Because you're doing that from your true authentic self, and you're choosing you with that type of self-love and self-care. All right, let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. I have a storm right now, so you might hear a little bit in the background. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Spirit's like, if you didn't hear me the first time, I'm going to make sure you hear me again. We've got the Death card here twice now. A lot of release. Now that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Really cut loose a lot of things. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles with it. We've got the Queen of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles. Again, God, both cards are here in the guidance and advice from Spirit twice. The 8 of Pentacles is here twice, and the Death card. All right, so we also have the World and the Knight of Cups. All right, 8 of Pentacles, and I just want to show you. Same card, different deck. This is one pile, this is another. Don't worry, I know eventually I'm going to have that other camera hooked up. I'm not tech savvy. I thought I was until I started doing YouTube stuff. I actually need help. So, 8 of Pentacles being clarified by the Death card and the 3 of Pentacles. So again, you're working really hard. You're doing this type of self-mastery. Continue to release. I think when you start doing that self-mastery and you start putting all the work in, you really do see what's not working out for you, and it's an excellent opportunity to release what's no longer serving you. 3 of Pentacles, keep quality people, quality work. Quality, quality, quality. This is teamwork makes the dream work, but it's quality. You're not tolerating things that are not quality anymore. And you know what? I'm seeing this with almost every single sign. I think it has been every sign actually that this has come up in. Wow. I'm just saying, I think that there's been a separation. There's people that know quality and that want to be around quality people and see the value in that. And there's other people that are still flailing around and that aren't really getting traction and doing anything. And so there's kind of a separation. There's people that are really going in a positive direction, more upbeat, and other people that are not. And I just feel like, again, this is something that keeps coming in over and over again. Quality people, quality work, teamwork makes the dream work. That's also a card of strong foundation. So if you're looking to get married or have a very long-term committed relationship, that's also there. Three of Wands, again, this is the card of manifestation. This is you putting it out to the universe, what it is that you want. It's you doing the work. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you need to do the work. You know, this is something that I think is really funny in the New Age community. They like to say, well, I'm manifesting. I'll say, because, you know, I teach manifestation. I'll be like, okay, well, what do you do? You know, I just tell the universe that I want this. And I'm like, well, are you doing anything towards it? No, because I just have to trust. It's a lot more than that. You still need to do the work. So don't sit there and, you know, be on the couch eating potato chips saying that you're manifesting of winning the lottery. It's not how it works. So anyways, this is you manifesting what it is that you want, but you're putting the work in, and you're doing it from your heart with this Queen of Cups. Again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, you're doing it from your heart. And this is you choosing you, by the way. She is worthy and deserving of love, and she knows it. And she's also very loving and very nurturing to herself and the people around her. That is a reminder to really treat yourself with a lot of love, not to beat yourself up over anything. Then we have this Scorpio energy again. Like I said, same card, different deck. I love it. Oops, let me upside down. That death card is being clarified by the World and the Knight of Cups. This is you walking through the next chapter of your life. That wide open portal. It's beautiful energy. You're releasing what no longer serves you because you're starting a new chapter, and you're not taking the baggage with you. It's a clean, fresh start. You've got these two aces. It's a clean, fresh start. And you are bringing your cup of love forward into your future from the purity of your heart. You're doing what it is that you love. You're putting that work in for something that you love. It's gorgeous energy, Libra. Yeah, I think a big shift has happened for you. All right, so that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Your opportunity is the Hanged Man. You have an opportunity to take a time out, just to step back, catch your breath, and really look at things from a different perspective. In this deck, it's called Suspension. It's a moment for you to take that time out and go in for a time of deepening and really look at everything that's going on in your life, where you've been, where you are now, and where you want to go. And I think by you gaining that new perspective and looking at patterns, I think that you really come out reborn on the other side, because that's what this whole reading is. You are doing a radical transformation right now. I'll get clarifiers in a second. Your challenge is the Nine of Cups. Now, we're looking at manifestation. We have this 3 here. That's the first card in manifestation. It's 3, 6, and 9. Now, this is the 9. This is the wishing card. This is a coin that's being tossed into the wishing well. You are now putting it out to the universe, what it is that you want, what truly makes you emotionally satisfied, but it's in the challenge position. So is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder to achieve it, and when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So let's get some more information. Why is that in the challenge position? All right, so first we'll do the opportunity is with the Page of Cups and the Emperor, and then the challenge is the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So when we're looking at your opportunity as this Hanged Man energy, it's being clarified by the Page of Cups and the Emperor. So this is you, when you go into this time of deepening, you have an opportunity to look at things from a new perspective and come out reborn. It's not just looking at a new perspective. You come out a different person. That's why you're doing this. That's why you're getting a different perspective. It's so you gain that knowledge. This is you using your creativity to now look into it. Maybe it's your creativity to create the new life that you want, to gain a different perspective on work or career, retirement, education, on relationships, whether they're going to be platonic or romantic, or your relationship with your pet, how much time do you get to spend with them? Do you walk them enough? If they're dogs, do you play enough with their cats? Do you like where you're at? Kind of an energy. You're looking at finances and health, but you're doing it in a very creative way because this is Cups. So it's about you looking at it with a very loving, creative manner. And I feel like it's really, he's presenting you with an opportunity to really embrace that in a positive, upbeat kind of way. With the Emperor, this is you taking charge of your life. So it's interesting, this Hanged Man, first of all, it's two major arcana. The Hanged Man is getting that different perspective. But for me, it's also you taking charge of your life, and that's why you're getting that new perspective. Because you're taking charge of your life. You're not just kind of going along, you're not going along with the crowd, right? I can't think of the word for that right now, but you're not a lemming, right? You're not just going along, you're actually really looking very seriously at your life. He's got a serious expression. This is not a joke. There's something really special that's brewing here that you want to create for yourself. So by gaining that different perspective, it'll allow you to take action because you're getting a new perspective, new angle, new depth, and that is transformational for you. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is this Nine of Cups, and it's being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So in the earthly realm, this is that tree of life. This is really talking about you having your eye on the prize, because that's what this card represents. This is friends, family, pets. This is everything in the 3D, your car, your house, your work, your money, your health. Everything is represented in this card. So again, Nine of Cups, the wishing card, but it's in the challenge position. And that tells me that it's because maybe you don't know exactly what it is that you want to wish for. This is you spending some time going slow and steady to figure out what it is that you want, because to me, you're wanting more structure in your life, but you're having a hard time figuring it out, because that's what this reading is talking about. You clarifying your intention. I think that you're looking for clarity in a lot of ways. Remember, we've got that Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords. You're releasing what no longer serves you. You're really trying to get a tremendous amount of clarity right now, and your life is in review. So I think that that's a good thing. And again, I really do think that your birthday season is really triggering that for you. And that's allowing you to do this. Slow and steady wins the race. This horse is so slow it's not even moving because he doesn't want to make a mistake. And I think that's where you're at. You're just taking it, and there's no rush. You're just taking it all in to try and make a smart, educated decision for yourself, because you really want to be emotionally happy and satisfied. You want your inner joy. So you're doing your due diligence to get there. That is your challenge. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel, and I want to know where you're at. In the spring, I will be in the United States, obviously traveling. I'm in the United States. I'm in Florida, but that's when I'm going to start. In Ohio, you are on the list. I'm so excited. I can't believe how many people from Ohio watch me. I think that's awesome. You're up. First up, actually. I can't wait. All right. Oh, yeah, don't forget, I do have a birthday special going on my site right now. If that's something you're interested, if you'd like to book a reading, whether it's on Zoom, in person, face-to-face, or if you want it pre-recorded, in addition to my other services, messages from your loved ones, and then I do lessons in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. And that sale is good until October 14th. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.